So, we have reached October, and as you might be able to see just from this, I have developed a little bit of a library book problem. So, I think we need to talk about my October TBR. I've been having a lot of fun the last few months doing things that are like based on prompts, trying to do things like the book-oplathon last month, which I failed horribly because I had a lot of other stuff going on, but I still had a lot of fun like picking the books based on prompts and things. I've done the TBR machine, also kind of basing books off of prompts, things like that, and trying to super plan my reading for a month has been really fun. But if the stack of books at the beginning of this didn't clue you in, I have a little bit of a library book problem right now, because I keep going to the library and I keep checking stuff out and I'm just not reading stuff fast enough. So rather than having a super planned TBR where I've picked out some prompts and I try to match books to the prompts, my goal for the month of October is instead to finish off as many books from my library stack as possible. So we'll see how it goes. Kind of give you an idea on the books that I've got going on. I do have a variety of both genres, which you can see just from the library stickers on this stack, and I've got fiction and non-fiction mixed in here as well. So I've got a lot to go off of. I've even got like some short stories in here, I think. Yeah, this big New Daughters of Africa book is short stories. A lot of these are kind of recommendations I've seen from other booktubers and stuff too. Some of them are just ones that I found on my own looking through stuff. But yeah, I've got a wide variety of things. Oh, this Wonderland one, also short stories, which I will hopefully get to, because I love Wonderland stories. I even did a video about that one already, and I still haven't read it, so oops. But yeah, I've got just a variety of different things. You can even see that like Wed Rabbit is still in my stack because I didn't finish it last month like I was planning on. So I got things to do and things to read, and I'll probably try to prioritize it by ones that are due soonest back to the library, like Elsewhere being a new Dean Koontz book. It has lots of people who've put holds on it, so I'll probably get into that first, or pretty quickly. Also, I just really like Dean Koontz, and I haven't read a thriller in a little bit because my book club stuff has kind of changed over the last month. So, there's that. But yeah, I mean, look, I even have Zami, which was on like my August TBR, I want to say, so I've got lots of reading to work on. But that's kind of an idea of what I'm going to try to work through this month. One final thing, since I usually make updates about this during my TBR videos, I've kind of left my previous book group. They seem to be intent on reading through Harry Potter. They read the first one last month, they're reading the second one this month, and I assume it'll just continue through all 7 of them. And I just have no interest in rereading Harry Potter, both just for my own tastes, because Harry Potter was never really my favorite anyways, and also after recent things that J.K. Rowling has said, I don't really want to support her in any way. But I joined a new writing group recently, and they do a book club, and I don't know what we're reading for this month because we're still deciding and choosing our books that we want to do. But for the month of September, I ended up reading The Hollow Kingdom. For that, we just did our book group last night discussing the book. It was super fun. It is an interesting book. It's got kind of like a middle grade reading level to it. And it's about a girl and a goblin and essentially like a arranged / kidnapped sort of marriage story. So there are some problematic elements, but it was interesting to see how they were handled. And I really loved discussing it with my new book group. So I'm excited to see what happens next and what other books we end up reading. This is also a whole series, so I might end up reading the next few books in the series as well. So we'll see. But yeah, just wanted to kind of give a heads up on that. But that's kind of an update on everything I've got going on reading-wise and what my plans are for the month of October, since I don't have a real official TBR other than trying to get through my library books. And I'll probably do an update when my book club decides on our book for this month too, in case anyone wants to read along. But that's all I've got for now. This is the Umlaut Harper signing out.